are listening to Passport Talks, a podcast on how to become a true cosmopolitan, how to travel the world without visas, create a safe haven for your family, and access top-notch education and healthcare with a second passport or residency.
Malta's permanent residency and citizenship, fastest ways to obtain them. Permanent residency lets individuals and families travel visa-free to Schengen Area countries for up to 90 days every 6 months. Relocate, seek employment, or start a business in Malta. Become tax residents, benefiting from a 0% tax on foreign income not remitted to Malta. Access local healthcare and attend public universities for free. Benefit from political stability, a strong economy, and a safe environment. Enjoy a Mediterranean climate, scenic views, rich history, and cultural vibrancy with a high quality of life and various leisure activities. Foreigners can gain permanent residency in Malta after 5 years with a temporary permit, applying through the Identity Malta agency. Residence permits are available for work, education, or family reasons and take 6 to 8 months to get. The Malta Permanent Residence Program allows non-EU, non-EEA, and non-Swiss citizens to relocate to Malta by buying or renting property, paying fees, and donating to charities. Renting a property for 5 years costs 50,000 euros in southern Malta or Gozo and 60,000 euros in the north or center. Purchasing property requires 300,000 euros in the south or Gozo and 350,000 euros in more central or northern areas. The purchased property must be retained for 5 years, after which it can be sold, potentially recouping part of the investment. The contribution fee varies between 58,000 euros for property rental and 28,000 euros for property purchase. The administrative fee is fixed at 40,000 euros, and a charitable donation must be of 2,000 euros. Applicants must be over 18, have a stable income or a job, a clean criminal record, health insurance, and a cover letter stating their purpose of stay. Investors need a minimum capital of 500,000 euros and 150,000 euros in financial assets. Family inclusion allows adding a spouse or partner, children under 18, dependent unmarried children over 18, and dependent parents or grandparents of the applicant or their spouse. Partners can qualify with proof such as joint bank statements, registration certificates, shared property ownership, personal testimonials, and photos and videos demonstrating their relationship. The Malta Permanent Residence Program imposes no quota, language, or cultural knowledge requirements. Permanent residency, confirmed by a certificate of Maltese residence, is lifelong. If you're pursuing Maltese permanent residency by investment, start by consulting with Immigrant Invest lawyers who will guide you through the process, taking at least 6 months. The first step is an initial due diligence check against international legal and business databases and internet searches for any compromising information. Then lawyers compile the necessary documents and fill out forms. At this stage, the administration fee is partially paid. The application is submitted to the Residency Malta agency, which conducts thorough due diligence over 4 months. Additional business and financial information may be requested. Lawyers assist in preparing and submitting all required documents. Once approved, the applicant fulfills investment conditions, including the balance of the administration fee, state contributions, charitable donations, and real estate transactions. The investor also secures medical insurance with a minimum of 30,000 euros coverage per person. After that, the investor must visit Malta again to apply for residence permit cards and submit biometrics. Family members over 18 may apply separately within 6 months. The Residency Malta agency sends a notification that residence permits are ready to the investor's Maltese address. Applicants must return to Malta to collect their residence permit cards in person. The agency annually verifies if the investor maintains the residence and the 500,000 euros asset requirement. Engaging in the Malta Permanent Residence Program doesn't guarantee a Maltese passport. Citizenship through naturalization is possible after officially residing in Malta for 5 years, but it might take up to 10 years in reality. For Malta citizenship, applicants must meet specific criteria. They need a stable income and local health insurance and must pass tests in the Maltese or English language law and history. They also need endorsements from 2 non-relative Maltese nationals. The first guarantor should be a professional such as a lawyer, doctor, civil servant, judge, priest, senior police officer, prosecutor, military officer, magistrate, or notary. The second must be any Maltese citizen over 18 who hasn't received citizenship by naturalization. The Malta Citizenship by Naturalization for Exceptional Services by Direct Investment provides a streamlined route for wealthy foreigners. Applicants must meet 3 investment requirements: contribute to the National Development and Social Fund, donate to an NGO, and buy or lease a residential property. The required contribution determines the eligibility period for citizenship: 600,000 euros for a 3-year residency or 750,000 euros for 1 year. Each family member adds 50,000 euros to the investment. Real estate options include a 5-year rental for 80,000 euros or a property purchase of 700,000 euros. The initial rental for residency is 12,000 euros per year, increasing to 16,000 euros annually after citizenship is granted. Purchased properties must be held for 5 years before they can be sold. There are 9 steps to citizenship. Preliminary due diligence is essential to ensure the Maltese authorities will approve the application. A certified anti-money laundering officer reviews potential risks in the investor's profile. A police check investigates the investor and family members over 12 using Interpol and Europol databases. Residence permits are issued for the investor and adult family members. Lawyers handle due diligence, document legalization, rental contracts for Maltese property, and medical insurance forms. The eligibility test is conducted within 12 months of receiving the residence permit, assessing all applicants over 12. The minister approves or rejects the application after the eligibility test, allowing for citizenship applications 1 to 3 years after the residence permit. Citizenship application varies by investment term. The investor must confirm updates in personal circumstances within 1 year or residency and update criminal records for the 3-year option. The minister's final approval is granted as a written confirmation of citizenship eligibility. Within 4 months of approval, the applicant must invest 750,000 euros after 12 months or 600,000 euros after 36 months of receiving the residence permit, proving continued residency in Malta. Applicants aged 6 and above must collect their passports in person at the Malta Passport Department. Holding a Maltese passport offers extensive benefits. Firstly, it grants significant travel freedom, allowing visa-free access to the United States, the United Kingdom, and over 160 other countries. As Maltese citizens, individuals also have the right to live, work, and study in any EU country without additional permits, facilitating ease of relocation. Malta citizenship also extends opportunities for international business, permitting the opening of companies across the EU to tap into broader markets. Furthermore, Maltese citizens enjoy the government's various social benefits, including healthcare, education, housing, and social assistance programs. Importantly, Malta allows dual citizenship, so investors can retain their original nationality if their country of origin permits it. Additionally, the citizenship benefits are generational, with children of Maltese citizens automatically receiving citizenship even if born outside Malta. In summary, Malta offers 2 main paths to permanent residency: living in Malta for 5 years with a temporary residence permit or through the Malta Permanent Residence Program. This program requires investors to purchase or rent property, contribute to government funds, and make a charitable donation. Permanent residents can live, work, and study in Malta and spend up to 90 days out of every 180 without a visa in the Schengen Area. However, permanent residency does not automatically lead to Maltese citizenship. Citizenship can usually be obtained after a minimum 5-year residence. For those seeking a faster route, Malta also offers citizenship for exceptional services by direct investment, which can expedite the process to 3 or even 1 year. That's it for this episode about Malta permanent residency and citizenship. Visit immigrantinvest.com for detailed information about them, or book a meeting with Immigrant Invest lawyers who can help answer tricky questions. Take the next step towards your global opportunities and secure your future with Immigrant Invest. And see you in the next episodes of Passport Talks.
You are listening to Passport Talks, a podcast on how to become a true cosmopolitan, how to travel the world without visas, create a safe haven for your family, and access top-notch education and healthcare with a second passport or residency.